Hey guys, Tap here and welcome back to another Cook With Me video. In today's video, you guys, we are going to be making a Crockpot Tuscan sausage soup. Now, I know you guys are probably wondering, it is still hot. Why is she making soup? But my husband is under the weather, you guys, and he's at work right now. He doesn't know I'm making this soup for the family, but I have made this several times, and I usually make it in the wintertime. And it's a big hit in our home, and so I'm gonna go ahead and throw all of these ingredients in the crock pot and get this cooking. But if you guys wanted to try this recipe, which it is delicious, you guys, I will have it linked in the description box below. And so I am going to get started with showing you the ingredients that I'll be using. And since it is a big hit in our home, I'm doubling up the recipe. So first I have some thinly sliced sausage, and I use two sausage links. And also this is beef sausage, you guys, and you can use whichever sausage that your family loves. I'm using one large onion, and I sliced that up pretty thin. The recipe calls for heavy whipping cream, and I forgot to pick some up at the grocery store. So I Googled what you can substitute for heavy whipping cream. And so I'm using 2/3 cups of whole milk and 1/3 cup of melted butter. And I put it in the refrigerator so it can start to thicken up. So that is what it's looking like so far. These potatoes here, I actually got these out of my garden this weekend. Because I was using this, getting ready to use the soil for something else, and was surprised by what I found at the bottom of my container. So I'm gonna slice those in half and just throw those over in the crock pot. I'm also going to be using maybe 1 to 2 cans of the sliced potatoes, because I know that the ones I got from my garden is not enough. And so, but I'm going to wait until the end to put the sliced potatoes in here since they're already done. So we don't want it to be all, the soup to be all mushy. I'm going to be using 6 cups of chicken broth, minced garlic, oregano, and black pepper. And then also I am going to be using kale, you guys. So I'm gonna try to grow some kale in my garden. And so I had to end up buying some from the store. So I just cut this kale off of the stems. And then also we will be using some celery, and I actually got this celery out of my garden, and so I'm just going to be using just a little bit. I didn't want to overpower the soup with a bunch of celery, so I'm actually not using the amount that the recipe calls for, but you can if you want to, you know, depending on your taste. All right, so those are the ingredients that we'll be using, so let's cook, y'all. So we're gonna start off with our 6 cups of chicken broth. Then we're gonna add our sausage. Pour all of that over in there. Our onion. Celery. Okay, some of these potatoes I did slice up, and some of them were so small I didn't even worry about slicing them up, you guys. So we're just gonna pour potatoes in there. Off camera, I went ahead and combined my substitution for heavy whipping cream with the garlic, oregano. The recipe calls for red pepper flakes, but I don't use that because I don't want it to be too spicy for my family. Okay, I'm just gonna give this a nice little stir to get all of these ingredients combined. I'm gonna let this cook for 4 hours on high for the sake of time, or you can cook it for 6 hours on low. And so it's about 10:30 now. And so about 2 o'clock, this would be ready. And then we will add the kale in here. And then we'll let the kale, because it doesn't take that long for the kale to actually cook in here, you guys. All right. Once all of the ingredients are combined, this is what it's gonna look like. This is what it's looking like, you guys, and you can see that it's simmering. I checked the potatoes that I grew from the garden, and they are soft, and so we're gonna go ahead and add 2 more cans of white potatoes, which are sliced in here. And like I said, you know, once it's all done, then I will add the cans of potatoes since they're already done. So we're gonna give that a little stir. And then I am gonna go ahead and start putting in my kale. We like a lot of kale. We like a lot of sausage and potatoes. And so I'm just gonna press this down into the mixture here, so they can start getting really, really soft. And so I am gonna head out to pick up my girls from school. And by the time we get back, this soup will be ready to be devoured. And my husband, I'm sure he's gonna be glad that I cooked this for him since he's not feeling his best today, so. And I think I'm gonna add a little bit more of oregano in there just to give it a little bit more flavor. It's already flavored pretty good, but since I added extra kale. Okay, so once it's all done, I will put some in a bowl and let you see exactly what it looks like, you guys. Okay, you guys, so I went ahead and sliced a couple of slices of bread, and this is what the soup looks like. And it is so delicious, you guys. So I'm gonna end this video here. I pray that you guys have a blessed day, have a blessed week. And if you like what you saw, if you don't mind giving me that thumbs up, commenting on this video, and also subscribing to my channel. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.